Thank you for joining She's Dropping the Tea, SHEDROPTEA Tarot. I am your sacred, magical High Chief Priestess of the Most High God. And I'm here to give you this collective read, okay? This is for the air signs, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, wherever you may have it at in your chart. This would be for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay? I got a couple of cards spread it out here, okay? Just to start the energy because I wanted to see where it's at. We got uncertainty. We got Thumbelina, and we got Cinderella. Okay, so you got expectations and you got magic here. And Thumbelina make me think like somebody's anticipating something that they're looking for. Okay, some kind of expectation makes me think about manifestations. Okay, and then the uncertainty and stuff. Okay, so y'all may have some uncertainties because something could have been delayed. Okay, all right. If it's good, okay, it's still coming. Just know that it's still coming. All right. You could have had somebody in your energy trying to affect destiny. With the clock and the mouse here, it makes me think like stealing energy. Okay. But all I do know is luck is on your side. It says choose who you will become. All right, you're choosing who you become, but looking at the uncertainty with the Thumbelina and the Cinderella, and it's all about expectation and magic. It just looked like somebody was maybe doubting their ability or their power or something like that. And if this is bad, okay, and it's any of y'all in this energy, y'all have uncertainties around y'all future and what y'all may have become because of, I don't know, could be how envious y'all is of someone else's fate. Okay, I know I am very tired of motherfuckers talking about what people feel a motherfucker deserve and what they feel they don't deserve. I feel like people don't have no opinion in that. That like you don't even have no position in that. And everybody that think they do, okay, that fucks around and try and finds out, always do. Okay, meaning that anybody that think that they can insert theyself in another motherfucker's destiny, fate, and just whatever it is that God has for them, if you think that you can insert yourself in there and say what a motherfucker deserves and what they don't deserve, it's when your head will hit that motherfucking pavement, wall, or whatever the fuck you need to hit to realize the reality is you don't control that. This shit has been here since the beginning and the destinies of time. Everybody deserves some type of fate, including you. So while you sitting up here pointing fingers saying what a motherfucker don't deserve, there's 3 fingers pointing back saying probably exactly what you deserve. Okay, all right, okay, or what you don't deserve. Okay, either way it go, it could be all negative for you. But I feel like that's what's going on with those 3 cards. Then we got the spark of creativity. So I know that all of this is going on because it's about this sudden burst of inspiration, this fresh idea, unexpected sparks. Okay, this make me think about the Ace of Wands. You got the new possibilities, you know, this innovative genius like energy going on. Okay, innovating. Okay, all right. And then you got these hidden talents. Okay, all right. Some people are so envious about how many gifts and talents and abilities you have and how they feel, you know. It's like people can't dictate when a motherfucker should use their gifts and talents. That shit is all in divine's timing. Okay, just because you discover that, because you being nosy, you discover that a motherfucker got a lot of gifts, talents, and abilities, don't mean that you be like, wow, I will be. But somebody's very gifted in a lot of shit. Music, writing, and art, designing, how they create. To me, it make me think about Prince, baby. It make me think about Michael Jackson. It make me think about those type of great people. But you got hidden talents and these discoveries, these hidden, it says discovery ability you didn't know that you had, skills that you haven't showcased or revealed to others yet. I feel like this spark and this shit is coming in alignment, and it ain't nothing that a motherfucker can do. And I feel like people that have been putting their mouth on me, okay, people that have been putting their mouth on you, I feel like these bitches is finna see some shit in you that they never seen or never knew. And these is people that could have, like I said many times before, people that lived with you when you was kids coming up, going to school, okay, and even all the way down to your family. I feel like some of you, okay, that just resonate with, you got siblings that's envious and jealous of you. You got siblings that feel like Father God favored you over them, when that is not the case. They just as favored as you. They just chose not to walk in their divinity. You chose to. Okay? All right? You got loyal fans, and then you got healing heart. Okay? All right? You could be healing broken hearts around you, or your heart is definitely being healed. You got emotional recovery, renewal after experiencing pain and loss, restoring strength, your well-being. So I feel like, yeah, you being restored. I feel like this is spotlight energy. I really do. Okay, with all these hidden talents, these loyal fans that's letting you know this is a celebrity. This is somebody that's an icon. This is somebody that's letting it be known. You got a whole entourage and people, loyal fans that fucks with you, that supports you. Okay, and you're able to heal your heart. You're able to outlive some dreams. Okay, there may be some wounded hearts with people that you feel there's culture clashings, meaning that y'all don't share the same beliefs or integrity in the same things. And this could be a male. It says different in backgrounds, causing misunderstandings, different values and lifestyles. So this will be somebody that would be very envious of you and will always be having a conflict with you. Like, oh, you think you better than me? Oh, you more favored than me? Oh, you got more than me? Oh, you. It's this type of energy, and that could be coming from anybody. It don't gotta just be people that's not related or blood. It could be blood people. Everybody that's blood is not family. Okay? All right, Cain and Abel proved that, right? All right, Joseph, when he got thrown in prison by his own brother's siblings, proved that, right? I literally seen something on YouTube where a sister did voodoo on her other sister. She was jealous of her, and she did voodoo on her and killed her with voodoo. Okay, and that shit is not cool. Okay, they was very close like this. She tricked her, got her over to her house, fed her something, and the next thing I know, this sister's stomach blew up. She didn't know why. Her other sister that was spiritual, like a pastor, she took her to a psychic, and the psychic told her that her sister, she identified her sister and her niece as the person that had did something wicked to her energy, and that she had worms inside of her, and that's why her stomach was blowing up. Okay, it fucked with her liver, her kidney, her heart. Like, this woman went from completely healthy to next day had drastic shit wrong with her. Like, and then a sister that was trying to kill her with the magic took it further and made some more food because she wasn't dying, because she figured out what was going on. So she was able to counteract it, I guess, with some herbs or something like that, and kind of clean her system up. So she was trying to heal. The sister sent some food through her best friend to the hospital, and when she tasted it, it tasted familiar, like when she got sick. So she didn't eat no more, but she had already digested like a taste of it, and she went instantly worse after that and went down. The sister that did it ended up also dying from some weird shit. I'm just telling you like parts of it, that when she discovered that her sister was doing that, she had to protect her home. She had put salt all in the front door and all of that, and around her bedroom and shit like that. And when her sister came to visit her, she never crossed it over the threshing floor. She couldn't, because of the protection she had around her. Like, I don't know why she didn't take this shit even more serious, but it's like she kept kind of like dealing with her sister. I don't know if she was in denial that it was this deep or what it was, but both of them was heavy coming up. And the one sister that she poisoned lost a lot of weight and was looking real good, and she was like petite, smaller. And I think she got even more envious and jealous of her sister, and that's when she started doing shit to her health and fucking with her. So y'all can have people like that in your energy, and these could be friends, people that you consider as siblings or friends. You know, friends that you consider like sisters or brothers. Or this could be actual siblings that's envious and jealous of you, that's been doing wicked shit in your energy, trying to kill you, okay? And all this shit is backfiring on them. Something like this could be going on, okay? All I know is this culture crashing makes me think, like, the different values in the lifestyle makes me think about how one person is really dark and you're not, okay? How y'all are just night and day, okay? And how the clashing is that you have morals and values and how you carry on, okay? And maybe the other person don't got no boundaries of what they would do. All I know is if anybody was trying to affect you in any kind of way. And I feel like there's 2 cards out here, the very 3 cards that I put, they got to do with patience, okay, and something being in divine timing. And I feel like the uncertainty and the Cinderella, which is this magic, the uncertainty and the expectations, I feel like this shit is both ways. If motherfuckers was doing magic on somebody and they afraid of what's gonna happen, expectations is that it's gonna definitely be very bad for you. Because as you can see, the high priestess is fine, okay? And whatever we've been waiting for, the expectations is you definitely gonna get it, and your patience is paying off. Okay, some of us have everything that we always ever wanted. Something is your epic comeback. Like, this is more cards. It says vibe check, and then you got culture. How you pronounce this? Aprolysis or something like that. Aprolysis. All I know is the statement of who you is, what you represent, the power you standing in. I feel like all of that shit is being seen for who it resonate with. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, wherever you may have it at. Also, it says I got connections, influences, and connections. You got connections with people in high places. So I feel like this is definite epic comeback. Is somebody finna step into your life that got power, money, wealth, all that, and they are part of your destiny and your purpose, and you being in all of this hidden talents and these loyal fans and this spark. They finna bring this shit up out of you. Okay, so you finna connect with a counterpart. Okay, somebody that is really meant to be in your life in a great, great big way. Okay, all right. Yeah, this is an epic comeback. It says you're bouncing back more stronger after a setback. He says nothing can hold you down. Nothing can hold you down, or nothing can hold you back. I thought I told you that we don't quit. I thought I told you that we don't stop. I thought I told you that I don't stop. I thought I told you that I don't quit. I thought I told you that your hating don't stop me. I thought I told you that your hating won't stop me. I thought I told you that your hating won't stop me. I thought I told you that your hating just bounced me up. Like you're meeting people who can help you grow. You got someone will lend you a hand. You got money, job, and opportunities. I can't make it up. Somebody see all the talents and the possibilities in you. Okay, they know that you are a triple threat in every kind of way. We talking about like a Aaliyah type of way. We talking about like R. Kelly type of way. We talking about like Denzel Washington type of way. Like, we talking about like all of these greats. Okay, we talking about like Tyrese. Like, we talking about like all of these abilities that you didn't know you had in you. Because I heard Tyrese say, like, I thought I was just going in the music industry. But then John, what was his name? The producer seen something more in him and opened up a whole floodgate of just opportunities that just landed Tyrese all kind of shit in his portfolio. And that's what we got going on. That's what we got going on. Like, I already know how this shit going down already and seen it. It's already done. It's already seen. Like this is why the hate was so hard, so real in your energy. This is why the evil eye was there. So let's reflect back, boom, 10,000 times. Whoever the fuck send that shit out. Okay, all right. You are attracting all kind of beautiful shit to you with your healed heart. Okay, including your soul family. Okay, all right. Okay, including your soul families. Okay, check the vibe. Okay, yeah, you got public confronting. Somebody got public confronting going on. So somebody being seen in the public in a very bad way. You got visual mask. I feel like with the visual mask being right here, you got pretending a false self online, leading to disconnect, faking it online, buying followers and engaging. These are just fake people. I call them goppy gangers. I call them charlottes. These is fake people that want to be us so bad, pretending to be in beautiful, loving, love energy and light, in the fuck they not. Okay, y'all got these 3 mind arts out here, and it says empowering through Artemis Gentilis Psi. That's some kind of energy, but it says Gentile Psi Julian Slayer Hoffanus, if I'm pronouncing it right. But it got something to do with courage courage in adversity. So it basically got something to do with you. When I think about Artemis, I know that that's a warrior. So it got something to do about you slaying your motherfucking enemies in the face of, you know, all of the shit you going through, and you just slayed it. Okay, all of this pain and hurt, all of this whatever you went through, and how you just slayed. Yeah, they beating his ass. You beating up your enemies and getting the upper hand and whatever it is that they was doing. I also see that this may be a man that was manipulating two women, and now he can't manipulate them against each other no more, or something like that could be going on with this. This got to do with resolving and facing your fears head on. Okay, so yeah, this is dealing with a motherfucker head on. Okay, and slaying something. So it's just taking the head off of the snake's head off. So this would be literally somebody coming in your energy, and they think they putting on a facade like they're a friend, and you be like, nah, bitch, wait a minute. Like, you not about to come in my energy and act like we Gucci and cool, explain all of this bullshit, and you just getting all in their ass about it. Is what I'm seeing. But it says, embrace this Julian Slayer Hofferness, letting Julia decisive action inspire you. It says, breathe in courage, breathe out fear. It says, reflect on your inner strength, capable of overcoming life challenges. Yeah, this has got to do with any life challenge it may be, whether it's people, places, things, or something within you. Okay, this is just you hitting something head on. Okay, and just beating this demon's ass. Okay, boxing with my demons, boxing with my demons, boxing with my demons till my knuckles turn purple. Bouncing with my demons, boxing with my demons, boxing with my demons, boxing with my demons till my knuckles turn purple. Boxing with your demons, boxing with your demons, boxing with your demons till your knuckles turn purple. Okay, somebody's boxing with their demons till their knuckles turn purple, or you box with whatever demon that wanted to be in your inner energy. Okay, all right, and you defeated them. Okay, and you box with them until your knuckles turn purple. Whatever it is, that could be just you've been at something for a really long time, and you finally overcame some kind of life challenge. Okay, flat out. And then it says Julia Slay Hoffer compels you to confront and conquer your personal battles. Can't make it up. Says, how does this embodying Julia courage transform your approach to adversities? Let Artemis, that's that warrior, that goddess warrior, what's how you pronounce this? Gentile side masterpiece, embody your path to empowerment. As long as I live, I will have control over my being. Yeah, as long as you live, you will have control over your being, meaning that you would not let another motherfucker try to control you. So if this was any type of empress or any type of demonic, whatever energy this is just you letting it be known, like, motherfucker, I'm not allowing nothing or no one to dominate my motherfucking energy or control it. And this is your enemy being taken down. Flat the fuck out is what it is. Then you got Embracing Tranquility with Mark Rothko, which is number 61. This is Rust and Blue, which is Depths of Color. Dive into Rocco colors, letting the layers of paint wash away layers of stress. Okay, so this is you. I feel like this is you coming to a calmer place. Okay, and y'all can look at that and see whatever the name is if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But I think it's French, or it may be Russian, or it may be Greek, or something like that. But anyway, this is the depth of, you just washing away stress. So this is you getting to a calmer place. And 61 is 7. So this is definitely spiritual. Some of you need to go near a body of water, need to listen to water, need to just be around water at this time to just get into a calm energy. Okay, all right, this is ocean sounds. All right, and then what we got on the back, we got you engaging with the number 61, which is this rust and blue. Okay, which is inhaling deeply with the harmonious contrast of rust and blue, allowing the depths of this Rothko color fields to enrich your inner calm. It says each layer inviting you through into a state of tranquility and introspecting. Okay, you got this number 61, all right, which offers you conversations about the power of simplicity in that. So this is you just being so happy and content at peace, just being content at peace. Okay, this is you being so happy and content at peace to the point that you're so grateful for the stillness, just to sit there in silence and just listen to the wave sounds crash up against, whatever pavement that is crashing up again, and you being very mindful of this. It says, how does this surrendering to the wasteness of this rust colored enhance your mindfulness practice? It just makes you appreciate life, appreciate the stillness, appreciate, the stillness, because everything can be calm and still 1 second, and then all hell can be breaking loose the next in a very horrible way. So it makes you appreciate those introspecting of where you came from, what you've been through, and where you at right now. And then it says, let the profound silence and depths of the artwork guide you to a place of profound peace. Silence is so accurate. Like, silence is so accurate, but silence is so priceless. Like, silence and priceless and just tranquility and peace of mind. You got some energy that's been taken down, so now you able to go to a calmer place. Okay, you able to go to a calmer place. Okay, where once you was in this fight and flight mode, you're not in that energy no more, because whatever you had to defeat, you defeated it, whether it was within you, out of you, both, or whatever this is. And then the other one is the Mona Lisa. My father always called me Mona Lisa when I was coming up. He called me Lucy and he called me Mona Lisa, and I got a nickname that's affiliated with Lucy. That is one of my mini me's names. So I won't say what it is, but that's like one of my, get into your superpower energies. But he always called me Lucy and he called me Mona Lisa because it was part of my name. Okay, so you got this Mona Lisa here, which is by Leonardo da Vinci, which is embracing life's mysteries. People could look at you as a mystery. Okay, maybe that's why my dad used to call me Mona Lisa after being gone for hours, and then I come in the house and then he'd be like, oh, what's up, Mona Lisa? Because he never knew what the hell I was doing or where I was at, okay, or something like that. But someone could look at you as Mona Lisa and as like a mystery, okay, some kind of masterpiece or something sacred or something like that. Someone can look at you as that, okay. And then it says diving into this Ingram of Mona Lisa, allowing her mysterious smile to guide your contemplation of life. That means your thought, you thinking, okay, whatever this is guiding your thoughts, okay, whatever you're contemplating on and thinking about life, these unanswered questions. It says, feel the allure in the depths of the embark on a journey of accepting the unknown. So I don't know, this could be you just accepting the unknown, or this is you diving into the unknown of mysteries of life. And I feel like they're all spiritually related, okay. All right, so you could be going to school, maybe taking up something that got to do with, I don't know why I want to say phenomena, but I feel like it got to do with spirit, just you going deeper into spirit, the depths of spirit and all of that, okay. Something like that could be going on with this card, okay. All right, and on the back, yeah, it says, let Mona Lisa smile be your anchor to explore the beauty of the uncertainty, noticing how you accept the mysteries, embracing your sense of peace and understanding of life and the complexities. This is somebody understanding spirituality on a whole nother level, all the complicity, everything that is complex about it. Also, they could be connected to entities, to deities, okay, to deities. Okay, they could be connecting to deities, okay, and understanding, getting deeper meanings and deeper knowledge of aspects of life. This could be like the occult. And then it says embracing the curiosity and the openness that emerged from the interaction with the art. And then it says, how does Mona Lisa enduring mysteries influence your perception, seeking and not always finding answers. And then it says, keep the essence of Leonardo Da Vinci masterpiece with you, allowing it to enrich your journey towards embracing simplicity and the sophisticationness of life's mystery. Okay, then it says simplify. Simplicity is the ultimate. Simplicity is the ultimate sophisticationness. Okay, all right, and I don't know why I'm just seeing history. I feel like just respecting things as they is and sacred, and okay, and letting things, I don't know, this is like somebody like not knocking on doors they ain't got no business knocking on, or just letting the mysteries of life surprise them with some things, and maybe not always being obsessed to seek out maybe information, just going with the flow or something like that. All right. But the sophistication is, I feel like somebody look at you maybe as being very simple and maybe very sophisticated. Well, how you move and how you do things. Okay, how you search out spirit and all that. Okay, something like that is going on. Now let me deal with y'all individually. Also at the top of the deck it says, I wonder what will happen next. You got somebody definitely very scared on both sides. This is anticipating surprises and beautiful things. Okay, you could be having natural communication with nature, flowers and things around you. Okay, which is, yeah, this is flower energy. And then it says fairy energies and the elemental messages. So you're definitely getting messages from fairies and flowers and different things. And then with this it says, I wonder what will happen next. And then it says ready to venture. And then it says what's this, the cipher of change or something like that. And then it says pause before action. This is somebody that probably didn't pause before action and wondering what's going to happen, since all whatever the fuck they was doing did not transpire in someone's life. Okay, and they couldn't stop whatever the fuck they wanted to stop in somebody's life. At the same time, this is you conquering probably everything that you desire, within that place, and you like, now I wonder what's gonna happen next. Like what's next on the chapter. But I feel like one thing is transpiring for you and you wondering what's gonna happen next. Like you already know, but you just wondering what's gonna happen next out of what all these wonders, miracles, these breakthroughs that you got. And then for the other people, these pauses before action, whatever they didn't pause before action, they wondering what's gonna happen next. Because some people is can't sleep at night for whatever the fuck they did in whoever's energy. And this can resonate with any of y'all. This can be any of y'all. Okay, you definitely got loyal fans. People are rooting for your success. They got your back. They're cheering for you. Okay, the thick and the thin. Through your thick and thin, you got people that's always had your back. Okay, and you got influential people that got your back. Okay. All right, okay, they can even be a part of this loyal fans. Definitely, they see your hidden talents and abilities, and somebody want to bring out this spark of, creativity in you and help you slap your motherfucking enemies in their face with this epic comeback. Okay, to let it be known. Okay, the same type of shit that Cat Williams did for Hazel. She clapped back on her motherfucking enemies. Okay, they thought that they was outshining her, and Cat helped her basically clap back on their ass. Okay, she even came out of a helicopter on them, and all leather. Like what? What's up? Psh, what y'all been into? What y'all been doing? Psh, me? Psh, life been fabulous. What you say, Hazel? Was it Hazel? What? Yeah, Hazel. What'd you say? You said life has been fabulous for me. What about you bitches? You know what I'm saying? Like, Libra, let's get started with you. Libra, this is what we got. We got your joyful union going on. So you got a joyful union going on. There's a little dirty secret. Somebody got a secret about something. Okay, shameful and embarrassed information that someone got a great length to cover up. And then it says damaging immorally. Somebody just did a whole bunch of shit that they don't want to get disposed. This could be morally, ethically, and integrity wise. And it could be sexual. Okay, this is like a sink. I feel like this is, got something to do with what somebody was doing in the sink. And then you got the radiant health upside down. Somebody may need to got to tell you something that I feel like the moral shit that they was not doing, that they was doing was they was having sex with any and everybody, and they could have even been prostituting. They was being promiscuous, nasty, and all of that. And they need to be honest about that. Okay, they got some kind of embarrassing shit going on. Okay, and it got to do with Arabian health. It got to do with their heart. So this could be just, a motherfucking having jealousy and envy and just having all kind of ill will intent in their heart for somebody that they shouldn't have. And that could be the dirty secret that they're ashamed of, that they had a lot of envious and evil ass energy for you that they shouldn't have had. Okay, or something like that is going on. But definitely it says radiant health. Somebody could have been jealous of your health. Literally, I told you about the two sisters, how she made her sister have bad health, okay, and killed her, but her ass died too. Okay, the karma came back on her ass too. Okay, but we got physical and emotional well-being is improving. We got vibrant mental fitness. We got growing or shining quality. This was somebody that was jealous of your glowing and shining quality. They was jealous of your vibrant mental health and how fit you was. They was jealous of your well-being physically and emotionally because they knew what the fuck they had been in your energy doing this whole time. And this may even be somebody that want to have a joyful reunion with you. They got some dirty ass secrets that they need to tell. And I feel like this friend need to expose them. Okay? You need to expose what the fuck you've been doing in my motherfucking energy. Period. Okay? All out of envious, jealousness, and all this other shit. Then you got reconnecting with a loved one. Okay? Bring deep happiness, excitement, relief, and fulfillment. This may even be a loved one, like I said, family member. People doing shit in your energy. They got secrets. Okay? That they need to tell what the fuck they doing. They shameful of the shit they was doing because they was envious and jealous. Cain and Abel. Okay, Joseph and his brothers. Okay, all right. Somebody was mad and jealous of the favor that you had with God. Okay, and they was envious of that, and they wanted you to go through something like they went through, and they wanted you to go through legal shit. And instead, it backfired on them, and them motherfuckers is literally either fintu or are just finding out that they got legal issues, and it's for something that they keep doing that they won't stop fuck doing because they think they slick, they think they sneaky, and they think they think they smarter than the authorities and all this other shit, and they think they can sneak around them and do shit that they ain't got no business doing. And they be up nightmare, they be up can't sleep and all that, and it's because they got a guilty motherfucking conscience what they did in somebody's energy that don't deserve this shit. Toxic cycle is here. It says repeated negative patterns in your life or relationship, difficult of letting go or cutting off completely. These was people that wanted you to go through these toxic ass shit over and over and over in these patterns, and they didn't want you to never get out of them. They wanted you to just stay at a basis level and never reach this hidden talents, fame, and these sparks. And this is even siblings jealous and envious of this shit. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, these same siblings got gifts and talents too. If they took the motherfucking spiritual time to go within and get to know their motherfucking self and then go after some of the endeavors that they know that's instilled in them from childhood, maybe they wouldn't be so motherfucking envious and jealous of their sister or their brother. Is what the fuck I got to say about the shit. Okay? Is what the fuck I got to say about the shit. So if a motherfucker embarrassed, they should be embarrassed about all of the trifling shit that they was doing in somebody's energy and wishing, hoping, and praying for a motherfucker. And instead the opposite shit happened for them. Okay? Alright? Like they didn't even want you to be looked at as a role model. Okay? That's on the deck. Somebody was mad about that shit and they wanted you to get into some kind of legal shit and legal trouble. Okay? So that they can laugh and think the shit funny. But instead, is the shit funny when the subpoena or the warrant or whatever the fuck comes to your door? Is it funny then? Is what the fuck I want to know. Okay, now what else I'm going to pull for y'all? Let's pull some of these, Libra. Let's pull some of these. Libra, you got this on top, and that's what they jealous and hating on. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, wherever you may have it at. What we got for Libra? What we got for Libra? Libra. Okay, Libra. We got winning money. I can't make it up. You got siblings or family or whoever. It can be cousins. It don't matter who it is. It's whoever used to be or is close to you. Okay? Whether it be a friend that's like a sister, sibling, whatever. These people jealous of you, and it's because of your inheritance, your money, where you at. See, this opened up these doors. Is what they didn't see and what they didn't want to know. What they didn't want to happen. Okay, that opened up all of that. Okay, the epic comeback and the sparks of the creativity. Here it is, the proof in the pudding, Libra. Here's the wheel of fortune that sits right there. Here's the high honor. Okay, my fair lady. Okay, and then the Empress, and the expectation for the Empress cannot make the shit up. What else we got for Libra? What else we got for Libra? Because Libra, protect your energy. You got envious, jealous motherfuckers, whether they friends, family, or foes. Protect your energy. Yeah, you got a lover, lovers and friends. Okay, you got two women that could be humping, doing it to each other. Okay, or something like that. This could be male or female. But all I know, these is dirty secrets too that they embarrassed about. Okay, I feel like it's more than one person in your energy that's embarrassed about shit that they did in your energy. Okay, somebody thought that they was gonna get the last laugh. Instead, they got the courtroom. Okay, they got the courtroom, and that's the gut feeling that they know finna come to their ass. Okay, all right. Father God said Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, and the air signs. You got the Empress and the expectation. Empress and the expectations, you winning money. You got a lot of beautiful events. You in some full energy, get to go forward while somebody crying in silence. I told you. This is a thief, somebody that was in your energy that didn't want to see all this shit go down for you. They're crying with a broken heart because of all the changes that you get to take while they ass is stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Yeah, fatal. And this is karma because you got the Wheel of Fortune right there. Somebody don't got high honor. They being seen in a very bad way. Something is over for somebody. There's a coffin there. So somebody got a lot of bad shit that's going on or will happen in their life while you got a lot of good shit, Libra, going on in your life, and everything is Gucci for you. Okay, let's move on to Aquarius. And whoever these joyful reunions, this is connections with loved ones. Okay, bringing deep happiness, excitement, relief, and fulfillment. You definitely got that going on, but you also got people that want to smile in your face, okay, and act like they for you. These is people that wanted you to stay in these cycles. They didn't never want to see you get up on your feet and improve how the fuck they acted and carried on in your energy. Okay, all right. Let's see what we got for Aquarius. Aquarius, what we got? Aquarius. What we got, Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Some kind of reality, Aquarius. Some about your uncertain future. It's a reality about it. And then you got this playing hard to get. I guess, was you playing hard to get or playing head games with somebody? And then it says flawless execution win. Green light. Somebody got the green light on your ass, or you got the green light on somebody? Sniper bullet. Somebody was, I don't know, was you targeting somebody or was somebody targeting you? All I know is somebody got the green light. Okay, all right, okay. Sniper is minding your own business. When someone puts your name in their mouth and shade comes to them. Yeah, it was somebody going around spreading rumors, lying on somebody, trying to put false, realities in somebody's real reality, and all of this shit backfired on them. Okay, all right, all of this shit backfired on them. Okay, and that's why it says reality check, but I also feel like checkmate. Okay, I feel like everything that somebody was doing in somebody energy came back on them, whether it was you, Aquarius, or somebody doing this in your energy. You got the green light for all signs point towards your success, moving forward, safe to go, and ahead of everything that is good. And whoever was putting their mouth on you, or you was putting their mouth on them, or if this was somebody putting a mouth on an Aquarius that is Aquarius or got it in their chart in a negative way because they want to be, destructive or something like that, you have an uncertain future, and it's because you was putting your mouth on somebody in a very wrong way. They got a win-win situation, a green light, okay? And their reality is that everything works out for them while everything don't work out for you, okay? It says harsh truth that must be faced, cold hard truth, uncomfortable realities that challenge you. And the reality is that somebody was a hater, and now it's being exposed in front of everybody that's what they was. Okay, playing hard to get, pretending to be less than interest, trying to have the upper hand and to control mind games. Yeah, this was somebody lying, saying I don't love them, I don't like them, I don't want to be with them, and woo 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 all in the background. They was doing everything the opposite to prove just that you did like them, you did want to be with them, and you did all the shit you did to them because they had to go, the green light and the go to do what it was that they wanted to do. And the reality check is that you was being left behind and you was starting and mad about it. Your future was uncertain while they was on the goodwill karma and everything was working out for them on the up and up. Okay, let's put some of this on it, Aquarius. You got effortlessly attract. Like somebody was real mad that a motherfucker was able to attract everything that they want and that they standing in this halo glow princess motherfucking energy while you got delusions is grand. Somebody else was in delusions is grand and they got they bubble bust. Okay, they got calamities and all this chaos shit going on while you lucky in motherfucking love. So somebody must have thought that they was gonna luck out and their future was gonna be with you, but now it's not like that. Somebody is delusional, okay, and their future is very uncertain, and that's the reality check of it. And it come from them playing motherfucking games in your energy while all of these catastrophes is happening and going on in somebody's energy. It's the sparks that lit the flame. Person who ignited the change, setting everything in motion in the key. And then the delusional and grand lotso is thinking that you're better than the other. Disconnected from reality, inflating views of importance. Yeah, they thought that they was better than me. They thought they was better than you. Okay? But whoever this is, you thought you was better than me and you thought you can like isolate or, you know, X a motherfucker out of the group or just X them out of a situation, and you thought that the limelight was going to be on you and you was going to shine and you was going to be the prince in the light, and that, you know, royalties and the gifts, talents, abilities and all this good shit was going to be all you and not them. Like, you was real motherfucking delusional when they was the ships the whole time. They was everything. They was the good luck and all of that. Okay, where, like I say, good luck and love, they was the good luck. They was the green light. They was the efforts to connect. They was the win-win motherfucking situation. Like, everything would have worked out if you would have played your cards right. But the way you played your cards, now you just looking like a fool. Like, reality is not there for somebody. Take what resonate. What we got for Aquarius? False person that sits on top. I can't make it up. Time out. Somebody's walking away from somebody because they did a evaluation of, nah, this ain't the motherfucker that I want to be with, or this ain't somebody the person that I thought, or I ain't had time to think this shit over and it's not what I want. You got somebody guilty as charged. The moon is exposing it. They thought somebody was naive or something about a child is being exposed through the moon. It could have been somebody lying, saying that they didn't have kids when they did. Okay, we got gift here, we got the devil here, we got marriage and journey. Yeah, it was a devil in your energy. Could have been a whole third party. All I know is there's marriage, a journey, a new everything for somebody that deserved this journey. Okay, the devil, this bitch, she could have a child with this man that's guilty as sin because he know that whoever he was affiliated and connected with got something to do with all of this shit that's going on. He could be telling her, time out for you, bitch. Time out for you, bitch. You affecting too much shit in my life. Okay? But it's definitely time out for somebody, and you got the devil, the moon, guilty as charged, and the child here. And I feel like this is baby mama, baby daddy, or couple, something going on. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you got this beautiful journey of change, this marriage, and the gift that comes into you. Universe is blessing you with some kind of beautiful connection. The false person is being exposed. Okay, winning money, you having the strength, Empress energy, expectation. It's like whatever's meant for you is meant for you, and you got it all. Okay, you got it all. The windfall, and any kind of way that you may have it. It could just be a windfall of love, resources with a new partner, his family, the connections, like all of that is all in line with this. Okay, and the chariot is here for you to go. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Let's see what we got, Gemini. Somebody's definitely is guilty of charge, whether it be in their head about all the shit they was doing in the moon, maybe with a third party or whatever, whatnot. This could be somebody that they got a child with, okay? Or they could have been in your energy, like I said, thinking that you was naive and all this old goofy shit, thinking that you was an easy target. And no, that's not the case. Somebody's future is definitely uncertainty. They need a reality check, meaning that they need to get with the program and stop playing. Somebody is definitely being promoted. You got a traffic jam going on. Somebody could be trying to get to you, or you trying to get to somebody. Watch out for clingy motherfuckers that want to pretend that they loyal now. I said this shit to my best friend back in 2004. That Father God said before it all is said, done, and over, that I will get the pick of the motherfucking litter. A motherfucker won't be picking me, but I will be picking your ass. And there it is, the pick of the litter. Like, I cannot make this shit up. You get to pick the litter. You know why? Because You are the motherfucking prize. You are the gold medal. Like, you are everything that it's your era, it's your aura. You're everything that a motherfucker could wish, hope, and could ever dream of being. Like, you the full package. You got having choices, position of power, has the upper hand, selective, best of the best, and greatness of all. So I can't make it up. That's royal status, baby. That's royal status. Father God told me that in 2004, and now I'm in the position that I pick the litter. Pick the litter. Yeah. You picking it, okay? So let's see what Gemini got. Gemini. Ooh, Gemini. You got some kind of unforbidden fruit. Last laugh, the court, and some kind of gut feeling. Okay, so what's the gut feeling? The gut feeling is that maybe you shouldn't have got involved with somebody, or you shouldn't have fucked with somebody, or the gut feeling that somebody shouldn't have fucked with you. What's the gut feeling for Gemini? Gemini. The false person is here in good fortune and gift. The gut feeling is that somebody shouldn't have played in somebody's energy and shouldn't have been fucking with their money. It's death on that shit, because the sun is revealing. Yeah, it says free to go. The work. Everything, the witches. Yeah. And then it says bandages. And then magical moments. This magical moment. What it was is she regret. This person regret, and they should have. I'm going to tell you what it is. The gut feeling is, in the marriage, this shit came upside down. So she's not getting that. And it's because she's on her way to jail. The gut feeling is that somebody shouldn't have played in somebody's motherfucking energy, touching shit that didn't belong to them. Okay, we got charity, attention, recognition, support, resources, opportunities, offers, approvals, proposals, and windfalls. And then you got fulfillment on the good fortune card. That was all on the gift. So we know that somebody gave somebody a gift, and somebody thought it was sweet, cute. They thought that they can get it off and take a gift, or take resources, or take opportunities, or take whatever the fuck this is from somebody, recognition and all, and no, that's not the case. Okay, they gut feeling told them not to do this, and still yet they played in the wrong motherfucker's hand, face, and they got it. And then this marriage and journey, somebody's journey, marriage is all fucked up, or they got on a marriage journey with the wrong person, and they catching hell. And their gut feeling is that they shouldn't have never got involved with this person. They should have never married this person. They shouldn't have never got involved with this person. Somebody shouldn't have never did crimes against somebody. Something was an unforbidden fruit. I feel like somebody gave somebody a STD. Somebody was an unforbidden fruit, and somebody gave somebody a STD, and I feel like she intentionally did this shit, and it could have been to a masculine. Okay, all right, and somebody gut feeling is they knew that they shouldn't have got involved, or they didn't get involved. All I know is court here, with the court being here, and the journey in the marriage upside down. This is a marriage or a situation that it went left. Okay, and the last laugh is some kind of revenge get back. The gut feeling is that somebody shouldn't have fucked with somebody, because they should have knew that person was nasty, that they had something, or something was up with them, or whatever the fuck this was. Okay, I feel like some kind of judgment went on somebody for giving them an STD and for doing a lot of fraudulent shit in somebody's energy. And I feel like somebody, yeah, you talking about work and all, like somebody was trying to mirror somebody, be somebody, thought they was gonna swap destinies, all this crazy shit with somebody, when the fuck no. Okay, all right, divine feminine, you free to go. There was witches, all of them, in somebody's energy, trying to steal your money, your work, trying to imitate you, trying to put crimes on you. Okay, all of this shit they was trying to do, and they thought that for some delusional Grand Lasso reason, that all of this shit that they was doing wasn't gonna be exposed. Somebody could even be getting prosecuted for doing black magic. Okay, all right, someone's going to jail for this. All right, they're being prosecuted for all the shit that they doing. Their work is being seen and being judged by a judge. Okay, someone got lawsuits against them and all of that. Okay, and instead of them getting the last laugh, you're getting the last laugh as you walked off into the sunset. Whoever this false person is being exposed by the court. Whoever stole, fraudulent, did some fraudulent shit in somebody's energy, is all being exposed. Whatever gift somebody left you, whatever recognition this is that you got coming, it's coming to you. Okay, and if you did this to somebody, the recognition is coming to them. The sun is here. The right era, the right divine feminine child, the right mother child, whatever this is getting their inheritance and getting whatever it is they deserve. I seen a whole movie where 3 kids, their father was wealthy. Wealthy. We talking about black, excellent wealthy. He had property, land, buildings. He had jets. He had all kind of shit. And this lawyer looked these 3 kids in the eye and lied to them and told them that their father was in debt, that he didn't have nothing, and he wanted them to sign some type of documents, paper, which would have been signing all of their rights away to all of the shit that he really did have. And this motherfucking lawyer thought he was slick, and he thought he was gonna play in their face and thought he was smarter than them. And they knew that he was dirty and crooked. And the father had a whole disc that you stick in a computer with everything on there, and gave it to his youngest son and said, this is everything that I have. This is everything that I'm leaving to y'all. This is I did this because I knew that this lying motherfucking thieving devil was gonna pull this shit. So just in case if this bitch try to pull this shit, this is the lever that you got on him to bury this motherfucker and put him out of business. And that's exactly what happened. That man ended up going to jail for all kind of fraud, embezzlement, and all kind of shit, because he was trying to steal people inheritance, steal people property, money, and all of that. But not only that, he had did it in the past to other people, and he thought that this was just another 3 black kids that he was gonna pull this shit to. And no, that's not the case. Y'all need to make sure that y'all are documenting in video, documenting on paper, documenting, giving documents to someone that don't have an interest to what's going on, and also the lawyer and also the court. So if any lawyer think he's finna do some fraudulent shit in your energy, it's gonna come back to bite his ass and put him in prison. And he ended up, that lawyer ended up going to prison. He lost everything, his practice, his license, and everything. Okay, he was embarrassed, all of that shit. It just ended real bad for that lawyer. Okay, a person is entrusting you with their last will and testament, and they is entrusting you with trust and deeds and all of that shit to do the right thing. When they tell you to leave whatever the fuck they got to whoever the fuck they leaving it to, you greedy, dirty motherfuckers should leave whatever the fuck they got with whoever the fuck they got. Stop being anxious for another motherfucking shit. Stop trying to transfer, steal, and take shit that don't belong to you. Every last one of you gonna get fucking exposed in the name of the Father, Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Like, this is my prayer, my wish, my desire, that every last one of you bitches get exposed for any wicked shit that you do in somebody's innocence energy that don't deserve that. Like, this man was gonna leave these kids homeless with nothing. Like, he didn't give a fuck. So why should we give a fuck? We don't give a fuck. We want you to be exposed on every motherfucking level. We want everything that you own, everything that you have to be seized, to be turned upside down. We want you to be audited. We want your whole company business and everybody in that bitch to be scrutinized. We want every fucking computer, laptop, and record to be seized and taken so that they can see all of the crooked shit that y'all done did in motherfuckers' energies for all of the years that y'all done did it in. And everybody involved in it need to have accountability and need to be fucking brought down in whatever way God see fit. Like, and that's basically what's going on. Divine Feminine, you're set free from whatever the fuck somebody was trying to have you entangled in. And the false person that was doing work in your name or trying to do shit in your name or whatever the fuck this is, whether it's your business, your work, or all of it or whatever, they being exposed, they going down, the witches are in trouble. You gets the last fucking laugh, okay? Your gut feeling was right, was head on with everything that you was believing that was going on in the background, okay? This marriage and this journey or whatever these people was in is upside down, meaning that all they fucking did the whole time probably was crooked shit, thieving shit, okay? And somebody knew they probably shouldn't have fucked with somebody, and somebody could have caught some very nasty shit from fucking with somebody. It's death and it's the sun here. So you got a new beginning, fresh start, and whatever this is, and you getting gifts, recognition, you being punitive damage. You got punitive damage, you got recognition. Father God said that they got to pay you like when I be saying 3 times interest for every day that they tried to steal, take, lie, or deceive your shit. Like, I mean that shit. Like, that shit is being handed in the motherfucking ethers and the cosmos all the way down to the physical realm on everybody that is involved in that got a hand in the shit. Okay? All right? So let me put some of this for... You got a bunch of bandages, Gemini, and this could have been for shit that people was doing in your energy, or it could have been the shit that you was doing in people's energy. Take how it resonates. Let's put some of these on Gemini. Gemini, It says one side story. Yeah, what the fuck is the one side story, Gemini? Is what the fuck I want. Yeah, you better come in and explain to me what the fuck the story is. What the fuck are you sorry about? Late apologies. And then it says power couple. And then it says accidental confession. Yeah, I did it. Confess, bitch. Messy break. Messy heart. Yeah, come confess how dark, how fucking brokenhearted you was, and why the fuck you did all this envious fucking shit in somebody's energy that you shouldn't have been doing this shit in. Okay? Silent treatment. Yeah, office romance. And then it says rumor mill. You was going around lying. Okay, X is on the scene. You was going around lying, saying that you was having some kind of love affair or something was going on with the divine feminine when the fuck it wasn't. Okay, and you was putting a lot of rumors out on her. Okay, all right, is what somebody was doing. Now, Gemini, this is definitely your energy on the messy shit. But Gemini, this also could have went down in your energy. But Gemini, this is your energy on some messy shit. This is somebody characteristic. This is how they act with the Gemini energy. They got two sides of them. A side you know and a side you don't know. Okay, all right. All right, and somebody, one-sided story is the perspective from only one side, the point of view, bias, unfair, neglect, and then the counter argument. So it's like somebody got to come in and tell their side of the story, because how you know and how you see it is that this dirty bitch was in your energy doing a lot of dirty shit that they shouldn't have been doing for a very long motherfucking time, including being two-faced to you and bringing other motherfuckers to do this shit to you in your energy. Now, if it's another side to the shit, let me hear it. Oh, you want to act like you didn't know? I'm going to tell you a motherfucking lie that you did knew. You knew the whole time. So you need to come on in and confess, I did it. Yeah, you need to come on in and confess the shit. It says unintentional revelation, disclosing something private, inadvertently, unexpectedly, or spontaneously response. This is somebody telling on their motherfucking self and don't even know they telling on their motherfucking self. Okay? All right, and this could be somebody that you gave the silent treatment to, or somebody gave the silent treatment to your ass, and it came from the emotional abuse that you was doing. This what's how you pronounce this? Like being sarcastic and all this other shit in their energy, blackballing, intentionally and unintentionally, social rejection, lying on them, getting people to bully them, block them, not accept them, shadow ban them, all of that shit. You was doing all of that jealous shit. So what was that? What's that you gotta come in and explain about the messy heart? It says messy breakup, but this motherfucker got a messy ass heart. It was not no messy fucking breakup. It was clean and understood. And you still did all this messy ass shit because you was just mad about whatever feelings you had on the shit. Okay? Otherwise, you wouldn't have this I'm sorry late motherfucking apology going on. Okay? You wouldn't have this shit going on. Okay? Which is, it's too late. The time has passed to ask for forgiveness and sincere apology. Damage has been done. It's like you late coming in trying to ask somebody for apology. They know you really don't mean it. You probably just coming in trying to apologize to them because you getting your ass wallybopped for playing in their energy and doing a lot of shit that they did not deserve. And they dodged a bullet fucking with you because you was around here being a sniper on their fucking character, their name, their energy, and everything about them, telling lies or letting people tell lies in their energy. Okay? All right, all of that. You was mad about some silent treatment that somebody was giving you, that they walked away from you, that they wasn't fooling with you. And then the power couple. You could be jealous that they in a power couple, or you and this person will be a power couple after you get past all of this messy shit. I don't know what this is, but you making some kind of effort to, I don't know, clean up your heart, your mind. It says 224. Y'all may be seeing 224. 92 is 11. Y'all may be seeing 11. 89 is 17. Y'all may be seeing 17, 17. 88. 99. Y'all may be seeing 99. 10, 10. Like that. 151. And 88 is out here. Like I said, 88. Y'all may be seeing these numbers. And 224. Okay. But you got lingering impact, consequences that continued after the main event, subtle, long lasting. Yeah, this was the shit that you was doing for a very long time. For no reason, making something longer, draining it out, dragging it out, making it longer than what it has to be, pretending that something more was going on when it wasn't, like all this pain and hurt because your ass is wounded, need to fucking heal and grow the fuck up. It's the bottom line. All right. And then accidental confessions, like I said, you telling on yourself without even knowing you telling on yourself. Especially when you can't look a motherfucker in their eye or even show your face. Okay, you this powerful couple, y'all are in fluid and dynamic pair. Y'all are ambitious partnership, the yin and yang, significant impact. So you ain't got no business in this person doing this. This person has a significant impact on you and all of that in every kind of way. Like you was jealous of their creativity, of the spotlight, of everything that you knew that this person would become, and all of that. Instead of you embracing it, encouraging them, strengthening them, exalting them, elevating them, being there with them, you got the stained shirt, okay, playing sick. I don't know, you want people to sympathize with you or something like that. Something about 24-hour store. Somebody could be going to a 24-hour store. Somebody could be fake playing sick, pretending to be sick to avoid responsibilities and obligations. Yeah, deserving to escape without consequences. Somebody playing sick because they got this stained shirt. They got a lot of shit that they guilty about that they know that they need to fix. No matter how much you try to clean it up or scrub it, the stains remain. It's still there. You can't fix what you refuse to change, or what you know what the fuck you did is being seen. This is somebody that don't want to admit the wrong shit that they did. And 24/7, this shit stays on their mind. It stays on their mind. They can't escape it. Is what the fuck we got going on here. No matter how much they try to avoid it, they can't. They know they did as wrong for playing games in somebody's energy and trying to give them all those bandages, all those fucking wounds for no fucking reason, just because you fucked up and wounded. Let me put this on y'all, and let me put this, and then I'm just gonna wrap it on up, y'all. Holy Spirit, Holy Energy, what we got for the air signs? Air signs. What we got for the air signs? Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. What we got? Somebody got a lot of good luck. It could be anybody, but I feel like it's Libra. You got family grievances going on. Some kind of wish is answered. You got a marriage will take place soon. You got a short sorrow. So someone's going to be grieving over a loved one. A short sorrow. And then it says, or somebody could be having a short grieving over some kind of misunderstanding that's going to be cleared up. You have long been loved by one whom you least expect. Somebody's been loving you. This is 17, number 8. You got a twin, a soulmate, a friend, somebody that's been loving you for a very long time. They probably been grieving for you for a very long time. Okay, and this person's grieving is probably gonna come to an end. Maybe when a marriage come together or something. I feel like this power couple type of thing. I feel like Father God say some kind of misunderstanding or something is gonna be cleared up. The missing piece or whatever it is. And then y'all got here Punny Human, which is number 11. Looking at how your hero might respond to a major calamity. Asteroid, pledge, tsunami, robot, uprising, can offer insight into her actions at more human level jeopardies. This is somebody that created a lot of fuck shit that they thought they was creating for somebody else, but they ultimately created it for them, for themselves. At more human level jeopardy. So start blowing things up. Knock down some national momentums. Smash, crash, and see what you get. This is somebody that was, in some very negative fucking energy. They was doing a lot of destructive fucking shit. And whatever the fuck they got, their insight, it brought them exactly. They jeopardy. They took the risk, the chance okay, without knowing the insight, or even with knowing the insight. And so these calamities and all these pledges and all these asteroids that's fucking and destroying their motherfucking world up, they brought all this shit on themselves. That's why they said, I wonder what's gonna happen next. And they standing with uncertainty. And also because they ignored all the signs and all the signals with nature communication. And then it says natural, authentic, real, and organic. They ignored all the signs that spirit was giving them. Okay, because they thought they knew more. Okay, even after knowing all the insight, they still blew up all of this shit around them. And then it said, what's important to your hero? What would she save? Where would she go? And once there were, she led the resistance. Wait a minute, let me read this again. They don't want me to read this shit. What importance to your hero? What's important to your hero? This means she didn't value the shit that was important to her before she went on this batshit crazy shit with this magic and all this shit she was doing, sending out these chaotic energies. She didn't think about what was important to her. Who would she save? She didn't think about what was important to her, like her family, her kids, or none of that. Okay, she didn't think about what she would have to save, or none of that. Then it says, where would she go? She didn't think about where she would go after doing all this shit. Like, meaning that she wouldn't have no home. Like, everything's blowing up around this person. Okay. And once there would she lead the resistance or keep her head down? Okay, this is somebody that want to move or need to move. Okay, and they embarrassed for all the shit that they did. Okay, they embarrassed for all the shit that they did, and they basically keeping their head. They trying to keep their head down. Okay, this is somebody embarrassed for all the shit that they did. Okay, and them having to move from where they live because they brought all of these calamities, pledges, asteroids, all of these major calamities, all of this shit somebody brought, okay, to their situation and where they live, and now they have to move because they did too much. How would this catastrophe change your hero interaction with the antagonized? Would they still be on opposite sides? This is people that was all in cahoots doing magic with me, on, like, say they was all doing this shit to me, right? And then they looked up, and then they started doing all this shit to each other and battling with the same motherfuckers that they was getting in cahoots and doing all this shit with. Now all this shit being done to them. I'm even seeing people in their car. Like, you in your car every day doing readings. You gotta know that I know that this got to do about some kind of circle magic group, which is something you was in that you ain't had no business in, and you may be remorseful of the shit now. You may have learned a lesson like, oh, what did I get myself into? I just fucked up my life doing all of this. But somebody's definitely in their car, a female. She definitely in her car trying to find somewhere to go and basically start over and moving and all of that. And it's because she engaged with some magic and being in a group and doing all this shit with witches and all of those shit against the high priestess. That's what they did it against. And people like me, but mainly me. And they catching hell for it, okay? She's catching hell for it and learning the hard way, okay? That it ain't hitting like that. And the very people she was doing this shit with, she's in fear of them doing this to her. Is why she moved away from where she lived at, okay? All right, and then this card here, it says, you are inclined to rule and to help people. I am inclined to rule and to help people. Some of you are ruled and inclined to help people. That means put into a position of like Joseph, the one that the brothers thought that they was throwing into prison and end up running the whole Egypt when the phantom came in. Yeah. And then it says, you have genius thoughts which should be carried out. Some of us are very genius. Y'all, this is the beautiful energy, because when I say Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius are fucking geniuses, y'all are geniuses. Y'all have very beautiful thoughts that y'all need to carry out, okay? And Father God gonna make sure you carry them out, because they got to do with humanity. Okay? All right. And then it says your advice is appreciated. My advice is definitely motherfucking appreciated, even if a motherfucker don't want it to be. Okay. All right. Somebody may feel like your advice is appreciated. Somebody may feel like my advice is appreciated. You feel like somebody's advice is appreciated. All I know is you feel like somebody's advice is very appreciated. And then you got number 142 on here. One of y'all, this number could be very significant. Maybe somebody's birthday is on Valentine's. This being a air reading. Maybe somebody's birthday is January the 24th, which is Aquarius. Okay. All right. They could be Aquarius that feel that somebody's advice is very appreciated. Okay. It could be Aquarius that feel like you are in a position of ruler and that you are somebody that is sent to help people. Okay. This Aquarius may feel like you're helping them. Okay. You may be the Aquarius that helps somebody. You definitely is a fucking genius. All day, every day. Yap, yap. And then it says a comet will smash into Earth in 24 hours. What would your hero do? Somebody got tragedies, got disastrous situations that's going to transpire in 24 hours in their life. And this got to do with, for all of the wicked shit that they sent out during this new and full moon. All of that shit is coming back to you in 24 hours. Imagine your story in a post, apocalypse world what would change and what might stay? Nothing's going to change in an apocalypse, okay? Everything gets fucking destroyed, okay? If you end up with just your life, you need to be thanking God, okay? Okay, because everything's going to get fucking destroyed in that, okay? What if your hero was the invader, okay? Consider the story if he was the conqueror rather than the conquered, okay? All right, this is somebody going through hell, going through a lot of shit, and this could have been from the shit that they were saying and doing. Look at that typewriter, and then that person is running. So whatever the fuck they was doing, conjuring up, typing, doing, saying, creating, whatever, it's coming back to bite their ass. Is all the fuck I can say about that. Okay, it's coming back to bite them. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Energy, what we got for the air signs? What does Voltaire got to say? Your future. It says pay more attention to personal grooming. Self-care is the key to unlocking your inner radiant and your confidence. Let your outer look mirror the beauty of the confidence within. Okay, that means your aura and light is being seen through you. Okay, and how you dress and all that is being seen, and somebody's wondering how your light and how you able to look the way you look and all that old shit. And it got to do with you keeping your energy very, very motherfucking clean. Also, what is this 98, 99, 100? Somebody could be counting in the mirror, doing some kind of spell work or doing something. Somebody's trying to project bad hygienes and all that old goofy shit. Somebody's trying to do mirror magic and all that old shit, and ain't none of that fuck shit working. None of that fuck shit working, okay? Somebody don't want you to have beautiful energy and dress nice and just be in your radiant energy. They jealous of my very beautiful radiant motherfucking energy. Somebody's jealous of how confident I am and how well fucking groomed that I be, okay, or that you be, okay? And they see how your rituals, it says, are a chance to cherish yourself and honor your body. You honor your body with keeping it clean and keeping your energy clean. And the reason why they jealous and mad about that is because they can't send none of this funky, fucked up ass energy to your fucking energy that they want to. They can't touch your energy in any kind of way because you keep your fucking energy clean around these dirty motherfuckers. Okay, that's what you got going on. Yeah, they said you like a gem around this bitch. Okay, you honor your body. You treat it like a gem. So you definitely got somebody jealous how sacred you treat your body. They mad that you don't have STDs. They mad that you don't go around just fucking everything inside. That you don't got no sex demons. That you're not using your good juju as a thought pocket Okay, in any kind of motherfucking way. This is a dirty Dick John and a dirty cock Sally that was very nasty, okay, with their sexual energy and everything, and they mad as fuck that they couldn't get in your energy and contaminate it in any kind of way. Yeah, they mad about that. Okay, all right, and then what else we got here? As you attend to the details of your appearance, okay, trust that your efforts will be noticed by others. They're noticing how well groomed you are, how fresh and clean that I am. Yes, I got out of the tub, I took a bath. Yes, my fucking hair and everything is groomed, I'm greased up. Like, yeah, drinking my water and all, staying moist. Like, somebody's so mad at how well you keep your body and you keep yourself up. How, you know, somebody is just like, okay, and then it says, trust that your efforts are definitely being noticed by others. And then it says, well-ordered personal appearance speaks volumes about everything from your continent to your desirability. You got men that know divine feminine's in her right motherfucking mind. And they know, and she's desirable. Okay, they want to taste you and eat you, lick you, smell you from head to motherfucking toe. Divine feminine. Okay, you're definitely desirable. You got the ability to desire and attract any man or any woman to you. It says you will open doors to newfound opportunities and connections because of that beautiful fucking energy you in. Grooming is a ritual of self-expression. Those who care for themselves draw admirers and joy. Because you care about yourself and you keep yourself so well groomed and all that, there's people that want to fuck with you because they fuck with that. They get down the way you get down. Okay, that's the bottom line. They get down the way you get down, and every time they see you, you on point. You always flawless. You always, looking good. From head to toe. And they like that. Holy Spirit, Holy Energy. What else we got as we wrap this reading up? Like, share, thumb up the video. I appreciate everyone that do. And this is for the air signs. And this is where we're going to leave it at with these last two. On the top, it says, a ship is in the harbor. It's safe. Your ship's in the harbor. They safe. So that's a prophetic word that your ships is safe. So they safely coming in. Ain't no pirate or nobody about to be taking your shit or doing nothing with it. You got instructions that you need to pay attention to. Spirit guides is finna guide you because it says your instructions. And then it says all about life. You've been given some kind of instructions probably all about life. All right. But the one that sit on top, it says your ships is safe that's in the harbor. But that is not what ships are built for. Okay, take risks and venture out of your comfort zone. If you don't move beyond where you are today, you will never have more or be more. There's a trip that you have been thinking of taking. Go. You will make some valuable new connections. So there's a trip that you're getting ready to take and you need to go on it. Okay, there was people that probably thought they was gonna have you stuck or whatnot, and no, we're not playing them type of games. But I also feel like the ones that wanted you stuck are fucking stuck. Okay, but you got new opportunities that you need to take, and I feel like they're lining up just for you to take, especially with the gift being here, the death, the sun being here. You're free to go. They go to bag right there. And I feel like you getting the last motherfucking laugh and everything that a motherfucker wanted to see for you, which is being stuck sitting on the dock of the bay, watching time run away. They ass is gonna be sitting on the bay watching time run away while your motherfucking ass live fabulously. Okay, Spirit is coming in with some kind of instructions. Okay, Spirit says, I see you. Yes. You step forward. I see you. You being spotted out. You being spotted out. I see you. You step forward. Come forward. This is somebody pointing you out and stepping you out, calling you out. This would be like the important person, like Libra. What I told you in the beginning. You got somebody important that's in this energy that's going to call you out. That's calling you out. That's in a good way. Like somebody calling you out. You being seen in the spotlight. It says, step forth and let Zotar be your guide. Okay, for a small fee. I can flourish words of wisdom that will bring much happiness. Choose a fortune from this deck of the 100 cards. They can assist with almost any quarrel, any quadrant. And then it says, should you change jobs, get a new pet. You finna change jobs. You got new pets coming into your home. It says forget an insult or instant. Is this insult? Yeah, you're forgiving somebody's insults. So that would be the reunion. That would be the person that's ashamed of what the fuck they did in your energy. You're forgiving that person. Zotar can show the way. The person that you forgiven is coming in with some kind of job opportunity. Okay, they coming in to make something right with you. Somebody might want to give you a new pet. Okay. Study these cards carefully, and you may even find answers to questions that you haven't yet asked. How you interpret these announcements is up to you. My precise, meaning science, will point you towards the proper path, but only you can decide whether to take it. Have courage in yourself, trust your choices, and feel free to return to Zotar cards again and again to counsel in uncertain times. He just told you what it is. He giving you wisdom. Here's the wisdom for your happiness. The wisdom for your happiness is that there's assistance coming in, and this assistance could be coming from somebody that you least expect, that you wouldn't expect. Okay, but this is God doing this. Okay, all right, and whatever quarrels or quandary, whatever issues that you may have, whatever thoughts you may be thinking, whatever it is, something's getting ready to be cleared up. Frontal lobe. Something's finna be fronted. Frontal lobe. Something's finna be brought up. Frontal lobe. Something's finna be brought up, confronted, and cleared up. Okay? All right? And this person that want to come and assist you, want to offer you a job. This person may give you a gift of a pet, and they want forgiveness for whatever shit that they did in your energy. Okay? All right, when they was in that broken heart, in that messy place, okay, when they was in a dark place, when they was misunderstood, when they was misled, when they was confused, when they was just whatever it is, they not in that place no more. You got Zotar can show you the way. Study these cards carefully. So me studying this one little card carefully is letting me know that that's what it is that's going on. Okay. All right. If you got these uncertainties about something, the uncertainty is that something's finna be cleared up and something's finna be presented to you, and somebody want to give you a gift. They want to wind it down. You give you a gift. They want to make up to you. Okay. They want to do all these beautiful things. Somebody probably even want to help you now achieve some things that you probably wouldn't achieve. Somebody is very important to your life. Even if this is somebody that did something they shouldn't have did, this person is very important to your life, and maybe they understand the position that they play now. I don't know, but something like that could be going on. And then it says books are easy to read than people. Books are easy to read to people. Some people may feel like you are somebody that they can't read. They don't read. They can't understand you. Somebody may feel like you are very wise. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of understanding. You able to read them. You able to read them like a book. Some of us can read people like books. Okay, we can read them like a book. We able to. It says it's hard to read the intentions. You're able to read the intentions of a motherfucker. Okay, you able to read them and have knowledge and just understand shit on a whole nother level. You understand what their intent is, what they hiding, what's going on inside. Because when you look at intentions, there's a tent. So that means what's going on inside. You able to read and understand and just break a motherfucker down, and you got a lot of knowledge on it. Okay. It says the intentions of a new acquaintance. You able to read and understand on a deep level the intentions of a new acquaintance that's coming in your energy, coming around you. You have knowledge on this. You're able to read people's energy. You're just able to read them and know if they're coming from a genuine place or not. Okay. But hold on. It says, but within uncertainty lies adventurous. Be prepared for such an encounter. I can't make it up. This is the encounter that's coming to you, to somebody that wants to do some beautiful things in your life. Okay, and then it says, be prepared for such an encounter, as they may shape your destiny. I can't make it up. 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 Be vigilant but open. That means stand firm and protect your boundaries and space, but at the same time, be open. Because everybody ain't out to do fucked up shit. God is bringing a whole bunch of beautiful shit to you, and they coming in the form of people. And then it says, be open, as each interaction brings its own gifts and lessons. So you got gifts and lessons. The gifts is definitely coming in all forms. Trust your instincts. Approach each appointment with mindfulness and grace. That means, always putting God as your head and first, acknowledging the Lord, being mindful, and just walk in grace. That's like praying before you go and just being mindful that God got you and that He's in control of all of this. Okay. A great future for you. Don't be disappointed. You got a great future coming to you, and you ain't got nothing to be disappointed about. You got heartache and troubles before real success. So you might have already went through that, going through that, or it already just passed. And then you have the biggest idea which you must carry out. You got some kind of big idea that Spirit has given you. You must carry this out, and you will be very popular. And take advantage of this. You're going to be very popular, standing in some influential energy. Okay? But you being mindful with grace, and then it says, let your choices illuminate the path ahead. Your inner light will guide you through uncertainty. As with all other meetings, start this one not with resignation, like you already signing off and ain't going in it, okay? But with courage and mindfulness, always remembering like attracts like. If you are good yourself, you will attract good people. Did I not just say that? Like, if you a good person, what would make you think good shit ain't supposed to happen for you or happen to you? And maybe people want you to be noidy like that and block all the good opportunities. But that's where I say y'all got me all fucked up, because I know good energy when I know good energy, and I don't block no motherfucking opportunities. I block who the fuck I need to. And everybody else is all welcome. It's all open arms. And I feel like that's how y'all feel with this situation. Okay? Your friends feel like you are very fucking lucky in your acquaintances. Your friends feel like you're very lucky because of the acquaintances that you have and who you affiliated with and who you connected to. Okay? And it could be female friends. Okay? All right? And then also, you don't need to justify your choices. Okay? So this would be backseat people that want to dictate and say shit. It's like, girl, boy, bye. Okay? I don't need no backseat motherfucking drivers. You got backseat drivers that want to dictate your choices. It says you don't need to justify your choices, allowing backseat drivers to distract you. You only make personal decisions harder. So you got friends and relatives that mean well, but some of them don't mean well, but the final decision is yours. Some, they mean well, but the final decision is yours. These are decisions about opportunities. It could be like, oh, do that. No, you shouldn't do that. Don't get involved in that shit, girl. That shit is the devil. That shit is this. And it got to do with you being in the limelight and being a star and being a celebrity. And it's because they mind is closed. This ain't their motherfucking life and journey. They don't know what footsteps you supposed to take and what you ain't supposed to take. And at the end of the day, most people go by off of what the fuck they hear and see, not by off of what the fuck they know Okay, all right. So you got people doing that type of shit, trying to put their views or whatever experiences or whatever they perceive or whatever they predict to know on you. Okay, and no, what's destined for you or great for you, it may not be great for them or destined for them. But you got these backseat people that want to come in and dictate. These is friends and family. They mean well, but you must make the final decision. Free yourself from worries on how others will react. They will never walk in your shoes. They are never truly understanding what works best for you. Embrace your madre of your self-acceptance, self-love. Let the rhythm of your own heartbeat set the tune of your life, okay, and guide you towards the authenticness and the contentment that you desire. And that is your wish fulfillment. And that is all the shit that I said at the very beginning of this reading. All those talents, gifts, and abilities that they didn't know you had, and that they shocked that you got, that now they envious and jealous of because of your affiliations and the people that you know. These will be celebrities that you know. These will be the celebrities that you're connected to, and everybody's jealous because you're now a celebrity. You're an icon, and you sit with all the great people like Prince. I'm seeing Prince, Michael Jackson. I'm seeing Shaka Khan. Oh my God, I'm seeing Barry White. I'm seeing, Tupac. I'm seeing Biggie. I'm getting chills right now on my left side of my arm. Like, I'm seeing you're with those great people. You're with those great people. And all of these people sat around in your energy and didn't understand your greatness. Or some of them did understand your greatness and didn't never want it to be seen. They thought you would be stuck in the mediocre shit right along with them living in Cleveland. But no, you took off like every other motherfucking celebrity in Cleveland and went to your proper motherfucking place where the fuck you belong. Checkmate. While these other motherfuckers sit on the porch drinking wine, coolers, sipping on whatever the fuck they sip on to get through whatever pain they need to get through. Okay? You embraced it, everything, and went after life. Okay? In that fool's energy. So all these people in the background, they need to stop dictating and maybe do some shit for their own motherfucking self. But your authenticness and contentment, whatever the fuck you want to do, follow your own rhythm of your own heart. Because this shit is connected to your motherfucking life, not theirs. Okay? Yourself, set yourself free from burdens and seeking approval of other people, because other people's opinion don't fuck matter. And at the end of the day, it says, remember that the universe celebrates those who march to the best of their own motherfucking drum. That means God bless the child that got his own. That means go after your own. Okay? Own peace, own thing, own situation, own destiny, own journey, own, you get me? Okay? Accept your uniqueness and your power of your own journey, and only then can you truly take possession of your existence, because this is people that try to control your existence. This is people that never wanted you to step into who you truly was. We talking about family, friend, foes, siblings, and all. Okay, they jealous of that. Okay, and they look at this clown in the back. They thought that they could be a clown in your energy and convince you of some shit that wasn't true. Now look at the celebrity card. Look. Like you really had people that did not want you to see yourself as how the fuck you were supposed to see yourself. Now this card with the acquaintance, it says that you are lucky if you have two good friends in your life. Fortune is the soul with two steadfast companions by his or her side in the tapestry of life. Good friends are the gems that shine through the fabric of time. You're going to have two good friends, and they may be females for divine feminine. For the man, you may have two men, or it may be two women. But all I know is you're going to have two good friends, and the rest of these bitches is acquaintances. Look at that. You only had two good friends, two real friends out of your whole life. You only had two real friends out of your whole fucking life, and everybody else was acquaintances. And acquaintances would be like school people, people you went to school with, people that lived in the neighborhood, people that you knew. You know, these is acquaintances. The acquaintances is looking stupid because they didn't know you like that. Okay? But it says that you may have two good friends in life. They are gem that shines through the fabric of time. Cherish their presence, for in their laughter and support, you will find a wealth beyond measure. If you're lucky enough to have two good friends in life, take a moment today to reach out. Remind them of your bond, your nature, these connections, for they are the true treasures that enrich the chapters of your journey. You got two real motherfucking friends, and everybody else is just acquaintances. Okay? And whoever this is or whoever this resonate with, you need to reach out to the two real friends. Okay, to the one that you know that really is your friend and been there through thick and thin, and they never judged you, never was envious of you or none of that. Okay, this shit was powerful, and I feel like it was definitely meant to be said. Okay, I mean everything, every cards went with the reading all the way down to everything that I said prophetic in this reading. Take what resonate. This shit is definitely prophetic for the good and for the bad of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I'm going to leave it here. Boom, boom, boom. I love y'all. Thumb up the video if you appreciate this. And I'll see y'all in the next read. One love.